stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike. Nope, upstairs.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Corey Seager. Two out, space is empty. Ball one there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Nico Hoerner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next pitch is outside. Right side. Albies. And they get Nico Hoerner one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And it's fouled away. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
One ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Throws across the diamond, 2 up, 2 down. Jorge Polanco now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The other way, that's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
To third, Muncy. Fires across the diamond. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green. Bybee back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Changeup on the corner at the knees. There's the swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yoshida on the move. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next up for Texas, Jonathan Aranda. He swings and fouls one off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And that's downstairs and outside. Second inning here, no score. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Trevor Larnach. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Fair ball. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Bo Naylor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
Tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, and now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And that one cutting but missing down low. There's a strike. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Josh Smith. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Yoshida on the move towards foul ground. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Backed off the plate that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah.
In the dirt, blocked. And an
0-1's the
excellent
count.
job keeping it right there. That
Ball back
misses,
outside.
and the count is 1-1. Gallen checks on the runner,
No, he's in
and he's
there.
back in safely. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Ellie just threw that
Two strikes.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ezequiel Tovar digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the
0-1's the
changeup
count.
with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you can't
No
expect to
balls, 2
get a
strikes.
great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Good job to fight that one off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1 up, 1 down. Seager stands in now. 0 for 1 so far. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Seager is gone quickly. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. And that misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. Go ahead run on base. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And now the count is even. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramos, long run into the gap. Squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ramos in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Albies toss to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. And now the right fielder, Trevor Larnach, doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Larnach over at second, one down. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's ball 3.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Back to the top of the lineup and up. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Dane Dunning.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one the other way. Albies tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Bibee back to work. Way back there, and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Max Muncy at the dish. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Horner over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. And that one hammered Larnach. Long run on his horse. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook. Bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Jorge Polanco digs in for the Guardians. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Perez on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nathaniel Lowe. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing, and he strikes out the side in the fifth. Here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Matsui in his second season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Not in time, he's safe.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the 1-0. Base hit into center field. Ozzie in to score. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Infield fly called there. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered here in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Jake Burger.
I like it. Put the pressure on, go for the big inning right here.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Muncy to hit. Play at the plate. Got it. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check on the runner. And he's back in safely. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Salvador Perez stepping in for the Rangers. First offering, and it just misses. Green on third. Burger over at second. Muncy at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Ball 1, no
that
strike.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Horner slings to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ezequiel Tovar. Just
Ball
off the outside edge, and that is ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
So in now for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Green brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Josh Smith. Center field. Ramos moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch, not close. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And out of here. And they add a run. It's 7-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Corey Seager. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Green stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. In the dirt, 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's bad. And that is gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-1. 1 down. Now here is Wyatt Langford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. And the first offering is not close. He was late there. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for
it. On the ground, right side, Berger takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third, Muncy. Guardians go down in order. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. McKenzie back to work. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a pitch. Check swing. Went around. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 10-1. Salvador Perez stepping in for the Rangers. Misses outside. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Over to Lowe. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Albies, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
as he was out front that time. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Jorge Alcala on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Inside, 1-0. Fought off foul. They say he went.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 100. So now here's the DH. Jorge Polanco, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. A slider missed. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 outs. Stays alive. Inside, just missed. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the 9th, and here's Corey Seager to hit. And that's down and away. That one ripped. Ramos makes the grab, 1 away. Riley Green stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Man at second with 1 away. Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Pinch hitter coming on, Grant McCray. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Green, the runner at second with 1 away. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Burger. In the air, right side. Noel makes the play. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here in Cleveland, and now Ezequiel Tovar. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Elliot Ramos digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
Number 3.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses.
Boog, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good.
Ball.
That one just misses. Alcala is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
10-1 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Greater than nature, while I shit slam the flip.